Hey guys, Stephen Newsom here at NC Lumber and Supply in China Grove. Talked to you a little while ago about what we do here and what we carry. And right now I want to do a video on a pack reveal. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the difference between this 1x6 8-foot yellow pine that we get in and this pack of 1x6 8 spruce that we get in. And the idea behind these pack reveals is so that you can see exactly what we consider a factory second. And because I know we have a lot of people that are a little apprehensive when they hear that. They think maybe possibly junk wood or whatever might run through your mind when you hear factory second. So the idea behind this is to pop the bands, let you see firsthand what you get when we open up a pack of lumber and start going through it. And I'll show you exactly what's considered to be factory seconds. And all in all, it's actually sometimes real surprising because there's a lot of really pretty material here, and what gets considered a second can a lot of times be just character of the wood. And a lot of my customers have really enjoyed it and really enjoyed working with it. So with that being said, let me pop some bands here. This is the 1x6 smooth yellow pine. This is 8-foot pieces. We'll move these top couple pieces just because these have some dust. I've been sitting around. Move these right here, and I'll pull some, and you'll see what pattern this makes as far as the shiplap goes, and what we consider factory second. But you can see right here the way it comes bundled up. You can pretty much see what the pattern is going to be. These pieces right here, let me just kind of get them snug, and you can see the shiplap. But that right there is what we consider shiplap. It's going to be a farmhouse look, is what a lot of people think of it as. It's a smooth pine, and it just has the groove that's going down the center. So what we consider factory seconds, and what you'll see throughout these bundles, pieces that may have a hole in it right there. You see right here, this board in particular does have a crack in it. That's not real common, but it does happen. Move that out of the way. This one right here, part of the tongue is broken off, so you could cut that out and use the rest of the board. Again, right here, just a little bit of the tongue has been worked out, but real pretty piece of lumber. Most of these are very straight. I'm looking down them while I'm talking to you, and I can see that a lot of them are really straight. Should be easy to use. That right there, split right there, split off the end. So you could take that, just cut that off and use the remaining. This board in particular right here, you can see a little bit knocked out there. A lot of these boards you'll see that look really good, and sometimes it can be really hard to tell what a factory second is about that. But all these boards have a lot of character to them, and whether it's the knots or just some divots, some blemishes, there's just different things that you're going to see throughout the boards. And again, we tell people to account for about 10% extra when it comes to the factory second, and that should be enough to cover 10 to 15%, because some pieces can be different than others. It just depends on when you get into each stack like that. So again, that's the yellow pine, really pretty. There's some red in this particular pieces that we're looking at. A lot of pretty knots, and will make a beautiful wall. Beautiful accent wall, or whether you're doing ceilings or if you're outside. We have people that use this for all over the place. So let's move on down a little bit, and I'll show you the spruce. The spruce is a little bit more white in nature. The grain can be a little bit finer. And let's pop into this real quick. And we'll move a few of these boards. Again, you can see the pattern. It's going to have the groove in it like that. That gives you the farmhouse look that is so popular nowadays. Spruce is a little bit lighter and easier to work with than pine. It's a little softer than what pine is. Some people have the preference of spruce versus pine. Some people like the pine better. This is just all personal preference. In the end, it's going to give you the same job. If you're going to paint it, then it really doesn't make a difference which way you go. They'll make beautiful painted walls. Staining either spruce or pine will make a beautiful accent wall and can look really good. And you can do that, or you can just urethane it. It doesn't matter which way you go. But again, for this same reason that the pine is a factory second, it can be the same thing with spruce. I see, a hairline fracture running through that. That board right there, some of these boards you won't be able to tell what's wrong with them, and some you know, can sometimes have obvious things, but this board, you know, is pretty much flawless all the way down, except there's a blemish right there in it. And so for that reason, the big box stores won't accept it. We kick it out, and this is what we're selling here for a fraction of the cost of what you're going to go to the next store and buy this material. So again, to buy 10% more and save half the price versus going to the big box stores or wherever that you might be able to find this material out, the savings are definitely there. You just have to work a little bit more with it, and cut out anything that you don't like, and you'll be good to go. So again, you know, I just wanted to come and show y'all what you'll be getting. I hope that helps explain and clarify things a little bit. And if you have any questions, by all means, you know, we're here for you. NC Lumber and Supply, whether it's my location or other locations. We've got 8 other locations as well. I'm in China Grove at 2235 Highway 152 East, North Carolina, and my cell phone is 336-953-5477, and I'm happy to help out in any possible way I can. If it's something that I don't have, I'll do everything I can to refer you to someone else. We want to be a part of the community and do everything that we can here for you at this location. So again, if there's something I can do for you, give me a call or come over and visit. Happy to have you. Thanks, guys.